Om Gajananam Bhutaganaatisevitam Nityajambudhalasarpakshitam Nirvasutam Shokavinashakaranam Namami Vigneshwara Padapankajam. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Yani Name Vichedamsi Devi Bhagavati Sa Palada Krishna Mohaya Bhamaya Prayachati Durge Smrita Harasiviti Masesha Jantoho Swastai Smrita Padipadiva Subhamdadasi Daridra Dukha Vaiharini Katmadanya Sarvopakara Karana Sadata Chitta Sarva Mangala Mangalye Shive Sarvata Sadike Sharanye Trayambake Gauri Narayani Namosute Charanagata Deenartha Paritrana Parajane Sarvasyati Hare Devi Narayani Namosute Sarvaswarupe Sarvese Sarvashakti Samannite Vaye Bestrahino Devi Durge Devi Namosute Rogan Seshan Pakam Situshta Rushtatakaman Sakalana Vishtan Tvabasrita Vipannaranam Tvabasrita Hashyatam Prayantim Sarvabada Prachamanam Trailokya Akileshwari Evameva Tvaya Karyam Asmat Vairi Vinashanam. So should we start with Gananantva?
Om Gananantva Ganapatikam Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastvam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspada Anashunvanudi Visida Sadhanam Mahaganapataye Namaha.
So today we are going to have Durga Suktam. After having covered Purusha Suktam, Narayana Suktam, Sri Suktam and Bhu Suktam, this is the fifth one we have. So as usual, I will give you a short introduction and then we go ahead. It's not a very long Suktam, it's very easy. What I recited, those 7 slokams, they are called Durga Sapta Sloki. There is Sapta Sati, 700 verses, which comes from Devi Mahatmyam, which is in the middle of Markandeya Purana. Just like you have Purusha Suktam in the middle of Yajurveda, Markandeya Purana, there is Devi Mahatmyam. It tells about the Pratapam of Devi. It's a very extensive book. Out of that, we chose 7 slogans, and this is what we recited just now. Now, Durga. You know, a lot of people have name as Durga. You know what is the name mean? Durga means? We asked this question to Mohan's wife, Durga. She didn't know. Durg means fort in Sanskrit.
Correct. Yeah, like
Fort. You know why they build forts?
to protect them. Yeah.
To make it inaccessible for enemies. So Durga really means inaccessible, one who is inaccessible or difficult to reach. But also mean she is so strong that you can't really defeat her by any kind of force. That is so strong. So that's a Durga is there. So it is a very splendid manifestation of Ambal Devi. And you can see that in temples. Grace Lake also you got that. These rides on, yeah? You can see the picture there. On a tiger and armed with all kinds of weapons. Because she's the one who has destroyed many of the demons. And that's the reason why she has so many of the arms. And she drives away fear. Durga Suktam is something which occurs in the Upanishad called Mahanarayana Upanishad, which is actually a part of the Veda, Krishna Yajurveda, so it has the intonations and coming in the Narayana Upanishad. Now, even though we call it as Durga Suktam, many of the verses are addressed to Agni. Agni itself is considered as a very powerful deity, and Durga and Agni both are included in this Suktam. It is a Suktam which is very commonly used in most of our rituals. Durga worship, particularly when you have any homam at home, we use this Durga worship. And this is a Suktam which really wards off very difficult situations. When you find there is very stiff challenge you are facing either at work or elsewhere, personal as well as professional problem, and you don't know how to solve it. Or maybe you are caught up in a typhoon or any natural calamity and you don't know how to come out of it. Durga Suktam is supposed to give you that help. Reciting regularly, it gives you the mental strength to be able to face any situation. So that's the brief introduction on Durga Suktam. So we'll go to the slokams. As before, I will recite it word by word, and then you follow me, complete line. Om Jadavedase Sunavama
Om Jatavedase Sunavama
Somam Maratiyato
Somam Maratiyato
Nidahati Vedaha
Nidahati Vedaha
Sanak Parshadadi
Sanah Parshadati
Durgani Vishwa
Durgani Vishwa
Nave Vasindam
Naveva Sindhum
Duritat Agnihi.
Duritat Agnihi.
Now, first line I will recite. Jadavedase Sunavama Soma Maratiyato Nidahadi Vedaha.
Om Jatavedase Sunavama Soma Maratiyato Nidahati Vedaha
Sanak Parshadadi Durgani Vishwa Naveva Sindhum Duritatyagnihi.
Sanah Parshadati Durgani Vishwanaveva Sindhum Duritat.
Now both the lines together now. Jadavedase Sunavama Soma Maratiyato Nidahadi Vedaha. Sanak Parshadadi Durgani Vishwa Naveva Sindhum Duritatyagnihi.
Om Jatavedase Sunavama Soma Maratiyato Nidahati Vedaha Sanah Parshadati Durgani Vishwanaveva Sindhum Durityagnihi.
Okay. Now you got a hang of it, right? Now, meanings. Jada Vedase. Jada Vedase is really referring to Agni. Jada Vedase is another name for Agni. Sunavama means maybe offer. Now, when I say these meanings, if you connect up, you may not be able to make one meaning. I told you how Sanskrit works. The verb may come at the end. So you may not really know unless you connect up each one of them in the way it should be done in the context. Okay? Sunavama means maybe offer, which is the oblations we offer. Somam is referring to the Soma juice. Soma juice.
Somabanam.
Somabanam. Yeah.
Ooh.
Maratiyato. It's actually Aratiyato. நம்ம தமிழ்ல கூட சொல்றோம் எந்த அராத்து அப்படிமா. Have you heard of the word? Arathu. In Chennai and all that it is very common.
Arrogant.
Arrogant. Or you can say unfriendly. Aratiyato means those who are arrogant or who are unfriendly. Nidahati. Nidahati means burn or one which destroys. Vedaha of course refers to knowledge. Sa is he. Naha is us. Parshadadi is Palayu, may you protect. Durgani, Vishwam. Now Durgani here refers to the difficulties. Vishwam is
In the world.
all over, all difficulties. Naveva Sindhum. Sindhum is referring to waterfront, either sea or river.
Yeah.
You got river also by name Sindhu, right? That's how we got the name Hindu. Sindhu is a river. Sindhum is referring to waterfront. Naveva Sindhum, which is like a boat over the waterfront. You know how it goes from one shore to another shore. It travels across. Naveva Sindhum Duritatyagnihi. Wrongs or the mistakes we do which are beyond, which is actually referring to the the mistakes that we do beyond our own self and which extend over other boundaries too. So, in short, what it means, if you link it up, may we offer you the Soma to the Jada Vedas, which is to Agni. It is a havis, it's an offering. May all the knowledgeable ones destroy the ones who are unfriendly or who are arrogant. And may Agni protect us by carrying us across the perils like a boat across the waterfront. And may we save us from all the wrongdoings beyond our own capabilities. So that's the gist of the meaning of the first verse. So we go to the next verse. Tam Agnivarnam
Tam Agnivarnam
Tapasa Jvalantim
Tapasa Jvalantim
Vairochanim
Vairochanim
Karma Phaleshu Jushtam
Karma Phaleshu Jushtam
Tam Agnivarnam Tapasa Jvalantim
Tam Agnivarnam Tapasa Jvalantim
Vairochanim Karma Phaleshu Jushtam
Vairochanim Karma Phaleshu Jushtam
Durgam Devi Charanamaham Prabhadye
Durgam Devi Sharanamaham Prabhadye
Sutarasitarase Namaha.
Sutarasitarase Namaha.
Now both the lines together. Tam Agnivarnam Tapasa Jvalantim Vairochanim Karma Phaleshu Jushtam Durgam Devi Charanamaham Prabhadye Sutarasitarase Namaha.
Tam Agnivarnam Tapasa Jvalantim Vairochanim Karma Phaleshu Jushtam Durgam Devi Sharanamaham Prabhadye Sutarasitarase Namaha.
Durgam Idrika.
Durgam.
Bookla illa.
Yeah. So repeat once again. Tam Agnivarnam Tapasa Jvalantim Vairochanim Karma Phaleshu Jushtam
Tam Agnivarnam Tapasa Jvalantim Vairochanim Karma Phaleshu Jushtam
Durgam Devi Charanamaham Prabhadye Sutarasitarase Namaha.
Durgam Devi Sharanamaham Prabhadye Sutarasitarase Namaha.
Sutarasitarase Namaha. Tam Agni Varnam. Varnam, you know, is color. Agni Varnam means fiery luster, fiery color. Tam Agni Varnam, fiery luster. Tapasa Jvalantim. How do you get that fiery luster? Tapas means what? Even Devis do tapas. Agni Kundathil ninnundappa. Chitagni Kunda Sambhuta Deva Karya Samudhyata Lalita Sahasranama Vardhya. It is not that deities themselves acquire all the powers without doing anything. They get the powers because they also do a lot of tapas, meditation and all that. Those who are Mangadu Poirikilene, Mangadu Kamakshi is supposed to have emerged from fire kundam. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு நம்மளுடைய ரிலிஜன்லேயே வந்து கஷ்டப்படாமல் நீ வந்து முன்னுக்கு வர முடியாது அப்படிங்கிற பிரின்சிபல் இஸ் என்லைட்டன்மென்ட். யூ ஹேவ் டு கோ த்ரூ டிஃபிகல்டிஸ் இன் ஆர்டர் டு அட்டைன் ஆர் அச்சீவ் சம்திங். That is not applicable only to human beings, it's applicable also to devas and deities. So, Tam Agnivarnam Tapasa Jvalantim, you are shining. Jvalantim means அப்படியே shine பண்றா with fiery luster, which has come because of the tapas that he has done. Tapasa Jvalantim Vairochanim Karma Phaleshu Jushtam, belonging to the one who shines. Karma Phaleshu. Karma Phalam. Action Phalam. Karma Phaleshu Jushtam. Jushtam is what is remaining as a productive power. What is remaining as a productive power. Durgam Devim, of course, a very easy goddess Durga. Charanamaham Prabhate. Charanam Aham. Charanam means I take refuge. Aham means me. I take refuge. Prabhade Sutarasitarase Namaha. Sutarasi means, Su means well, you know. Suswagatam you say. Sunadam. Tarasi is again taking across. ஒரு தரத்தில் இந்த இடத்துக்கு போகுது. தரசி. Tarase namaha, salutation. Namaha is salutation. So what it means is that I take refuge in you, Durga Devi, who is fiery in lustre and who shines with radiant because of the tapas that she has done. One who belongs to the power who manifests manifold, who is the power residing in our actions as well as fruits. And O Goddess, please take me across all difficulties. Tarase namaha. Our salutations towards you. That's what the gist of the meaning is. Okay, we go to the next one. Agne tvam paraya.
Agni tvam paraya.
Navyo asman.
Navyo asman.
Swasti birati.
Swasti birati.
Durgani vishwa.
Durgani vishwa.
Puscha.
Puscha.
Prithvi.
Prithvi.
Bahula.
Bahula.
Na urvi.
Na urvi.
Bava.
Bava.
Tokaya.
Tokaya.
Tanayaya.
Tanayaya.
Samyoho.
Samyoho.
Agne tvam paraya navya asman.
Agni tvam paraya navyo asman.
Swasti birati durgani vishwa.
Swasti birati durgani vishwa.
Vishwa is actually
Vishwa.
Vishwa. Swasti birati durgani vishwa.
Swasti birati durgani vishwa.
Pushva prithvi bahula na urvi.
Pushya prithvi bahula na urvi.
Bhavato kaya tanayaya samyoho.
Bhavato kaya tanayaya shamyoho.
Agne tvam paraya navya asman swasti birati durgani vishwa. Pushya prithvi bahula na urvi. Bhavato kaya tanayaya samyoho.
Agni tvam paraya navyo asman swasti virati durgani vishwa. Pushya prithvi bahulana urvi bhavato kaya tanayaya shamyo.
Now here you say Agni means O Agni. As I told you, it is addressed to Agni as well as Durga. O Agni, Tvam Paraya. Again, take me to the other shore. Paraya means Navyo is worthy of praise. Asman, Swasti Virati. Asman is as. Swasti means
Healthy.
Saukyama irukanga through happy means. Swasti means happiness. Saukyama irukanga solradhu illaya adana Swasti Virati Durgani Vishwa. Durgani Vishwa again same as it said in the previous verse. All kinds of difficulties. Durgani Vishwa. Pucha. Pucha means your hometown. Puchva. Prithvi is homeland, your country. Hometown and the home country. Bahula. Bahu. Bahut.
A lot.
Ample. Bahula means ample. Bahutங்கிற வார்த்தை அதில் என்ன இருக்கு? Ample. Bahula. Ample hour. Ample hour. Bahula na urvi. Urvi is Urvaya Namaha. Earth, plot of earth ordu. Urvanadu. அது ஊர்த்வா நீ சொல்றது. ஊர்த்வாய நமஹ.
Prithvi kuda it's earth illa. Prithvi.
Prithvi is also land. Prithvi is also land, but in this particular context, Prithvi refers to your country, your hometown and your homeland in country. Bhava Tokaya. Tokaya means your children. Tokaya Tanayaya. Tokavoda Tanayanna yaru? Tanayannarum pulla.
Grandkids.
Yes, correct. Children's children. Bhava Tokaya Tanayaya Samyoho. Samyoho means joiner of happiness. Happiness. O Agni, you are worthy of praise. Through happy means, please take us across to the other shore. Meaning, without difficulties, take us to the other shore. May our hometown and our homeland, it could mean your country, wherever you are, home country, because it's land again. May that become extensive. Bahula, Urvi. Urvi here refers to the plot of land which is used for growing crops. There are three terms here. The Prithvi is what Pucha is hometown. Prithvi is your home country. Bahula and Urvi. Urvi is a plot of land which is used for tilling. You grow crops. May that be ample. Please join our children and grandchildren with joy, with happiness. So here again it's a prayer to Durga to grant us a happy town, land for growing. In those days assets were all primarily land, right? So you need land to grow your crops and fill our children and grandchildren with happiness. That's what it means. Vishwanino Durgaha
Vishwanino Durgaha
Jatavedaha
Jatavedaha
Sindunna
Sindunna
Nava
Nava
Duridadi Parshihi
Duritadi Parshihi
Vishwanino Durgaha Jatavedaha
Vishwanino Durgaha Jatavedaha
Sindunna Nava Duridadi Parshihi
Sindunna Nava Duritadi Parshihi
Agne Atrivan Manasa
Agne Atrivan Manasa
Granano
Granano
Asmagam
Asmakam
Bodhyavita
Bodhyata
Tanunam
Tanunam
Agne Atrivan Manasa Granano Asmakam
Agne Atrivan Manasa Granano Asmakam
Bodhyavita Tanunam.
Bodhyavita Tanunam.
Now both the lines together. Vishwanino Durgaha Jadavedaha Sindunna Duridadi Parshihi Agne Atrivan Manasa Granano Smagam Bodhyavita Tanunam.
Vishwanino Durgaha Jatavedaha Sinduna Nava Duridadi Parshihi Agne Atrivan Manasa Granano Smakam Bodhyavita Tanunam.
Granano Asmakam Bodhyavita Tanunam.
Gnano asmakam bodhyavita tanunam.
Granano is a Dirgha Swarita.
Huh? Granano is not Sri Krishna. Granano Asmakam.
Okay.
Granano Asmakam Bodhyavita Tanunam.
Granano is a Dirgha Swarita in the book.
No, But when you are telling together, Granano Asmakam Norum. Granano Asmakam Bodhyavita Tanunam.
இதுல என்ன பண்ணிருக்கான்னா இந்த லைனும் அடுத்த லைனும் கிளப் பண்ணிருக்கான் அந்த அக்னேத்வம் பாரயாமத்தும் தனியா அத பண்ணிருக்கான்.
Okay, sometimes the sandhi irukku illaya, when two words combine, the pronunciation we have to do it together. I made it separate for you to understand because it is one word. Granano Asmakam அப்படிங்கிறது ஒரே word. Okay. Now here Jatavedaha is coming in the middle, but actually it is addressed. In the previous one you say Agne, which was a first word. So that is O Agne. But here Jatavedaha is coming as the fourth word. So here it is O Jatavedaha. Again you are addressing Jatavedas. Durgaha is destroyer of difficulties. Durgaha. Hatya. Durgaha is destroyer of difficulties. Vishwani is entire. Vishwani. Durita is evils or sins that one commits. Nava again is by boat. You have heard the word before. Sindhu, you know it. Sea or river or waterfront. Sindhunna is us. Sindhunna. Adiparsha is take beyond and protect us. Agne, O Agne, Atrivan Manasa. Atrivan Manasa. Atriங்கிறது ஒரு பெரிய ரிஷி.
Atri Bruhu.
He was a great rishi. Atri கோத்திரம் கூட இருந்தது. Atrivan Manasa. அவருடைய மனசுல he was mentally always repeating a mantra. Atrivan Manasa. He was one who was constantly Grinano Asmakam means he was constantly repeating a mantra mentally, similar to Atri. Na Atrivan Manasa means similar to Atri who was repeating the mantra. Nano Atmakum, please let us also repeat. Our Bodhya Vida is be conscious, and Avita means to guard. Tanumam, of selves and bodies. So in other words, any mantra that you have, let's keep on repeating like Atri in order to become strong in ourselves. Mantra itself means Manana Trayate iti mantraha. The one, Tra means protect. Paritranaya sadhuna vinasaya tushkratam dharma samsthapanarthaya sabbhavi yuge comes in Gita. So Paritrana means Tra is the verb for protection. So Atrivan Manasa Granatvam Bodhivita Tanunam. This is in other words, when you say a mantra repeatedly in mind, you get the strength. So like Atri, let's repeat the mantrams. It could be Durga Suktam also. O Jata Vedas, you are the destroyer of our sins. Take us beyond all the difficulties. Again, like a boat across the river. And it also says, O fire, guard our bodies and save us. The sage, like the sage Atri, who always repeated the mantras mentally. In other words, may everyone be whole and happy. So that's the next meaning of that particular slogan. So you'll find some of them, they get repeated because in mantrams, you repeat certain things. The more you repeat, the potency of the mantram goes higher. That's why you say, keep on saying Rama, Rama, Rama. Why you keep on saying Rama, Rama, Rama? Is it not enough if you say only once? But you, in Gayatri also, you do 108 times in the morning. In Gayatri Japa, you do 1008. And there are people who do it for millions also. Like rishis, because they say the potency of the mantram increases to the number of times you repeat it. Like Atri did. You keep on. And tapas means what? Not just sitting idle. You meditate at the same time, you also in your mind keep on repeating something. Like Prahlada, he said Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. When you say that, you get a certain strength in your body as well as in mind. Okay. Pratanajitahum Sahamana Mugra Magnim Uvema Paramat Sadastat Pratanajitahum Sahamana Mugramagnim Uvema Parama Sadastat Pratanajitahum Sahamana Mugramagnim Uvema Parama Sadastat Sanak Parshadadi Durgani Vishwa Chamaddevo Atim Duritadjagni Sanak Parshadadi Durgani Vishwa Chamaddevo Atim Duritadjagni
Sanak Parshadadi Durgani Vishwa Chamaddevo Adi Duritadjagni.
Two lines together. Pratanajitahum Sagamar Mugramagrim Hudvimi Sarparama Satastahate Sanak Parshadati Durgani Vishwa Chamaddevo Adipturita
Pratanajitahum Sagamar Mugramagrim Parama Satastahate Sanak Parshadati Durgani Vishwa Chamaddevo
Duritadjagni.
Duritad Agnihi Parama Sadastat. This is the last word coming in the first line. Parama Sadastat. Sadas means, you know what is Sadas?
1,000, right? Or 100? 1,000.
Satam.
Satam.
Sadas. Sadasla undu appdi solluvaanga. Sadasnaga anybody?
Conference.
Correct. You're right. Assembly. Sadasla. ஒரு பெரிய அசம்பிளி ஆஃப் பீப்புள் தான் சதஸ்னு பேர். நாட்டியம் சதஸில் ஆடுறா அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம், சதஸில் பேசுகிறா, Sadas means assembly, from the house of assembly. Parama Sadastat means Paramat is from the highest assembly. From the highest assembly, Sadastat. Pratana Jidahum. Pratana Jidahum means vanquisher of enemies, one who destroys the enemies. Pratana Jidahum. Sagamanam is one who aggressively charges against enemies. Ugram. Ugram, you know, fierce. Ugram. Agnim of fire. Huvema is to invoke or meditate upon. Invoke, meditate upon. Saha, that. Na, Durgani Vishwa, again difficulties, all difficulties. Chamat, which is one who are perishable. Devo, O God. Parshadadi, again, may you protect us, Parshadadi. Atim, beyond. Durida is again wrong or sins, evils. So, what we are praying here is, we invoke you, we meditate upon you from the highest assemblies, place of assembly, the fire god, who is the leader of all and who is the fierce attacker and destroyer of enemies. It's true, isn't it? When a fire comes, it really destroys, whole thing finished, and it is very fierce.
London Underground went just like that.
And destroyer of enemies who's fierce. May He help us to overcome our difficulties and our sins, which are perishable. Sins can be destroyed, which are perishable, and protect us. So that's the gist of the meaning for this verse 5. Okay. Pratnoshi
Pratnoshi
Kamijyo
Kamijyo
Advareshu
Advareshu
Sanacha
Sanacha
Hota
Hota
Navyascha
Navyascha
Satsi
Satsi
Pratnoshi Kamijyo Advareshu
Pratnoshi Kamijyo Advareshu
Sanacha Hota Navyascha Satsi
Sanacha Hota Navyascha Satsi
Swachangne Tanuva
Swachangne Tanuva
Pipraya
Pipraya
Aspa Asmabhya
Swasmabhya
Cha
Cha
Sauba
Sauba
Gamayajasva
Gamayajasva
Swachagne Tanuva Piprya Swasmabhya Cha Saubagya Sau Bagamayajasva
Swachangne Tanuva Priyaswasyamabhya Saubhagamaya
Saubagamaya
Jasva.
Pratnoshi Kamityo Advareshu Sanacha Hota Navyach Satsi Swachagne Swachangra Digaswara Swachagne Tanuva Pipriyasma Mabhyascha Saubagamaya Jasva
Pratnoshi Kamidyo Advareshu Sanacha Hota Navyascha Satsi Swachagne Tanuva Piprayasvasmabhya Cha Saubhagamajayasva
If you split the words, then it's easier. But when you read together, it could be a little bit of tongue twister. But as you go along, you practice it, you'll automatically get into the rhythm. Okay.
That is Pipra Swasmabhyam.
Pibra.
Bibra Swasmabhyam.
Pibra.
Swasmabhyam.
Swasmabhya
Swasmabhya
Swasmabhyam
Saubhagamaya Jasva.
Saubhagamaya Jasva. Prachnoshi means expecting the thou sort of enlarge. Pratnoshi. Kamidyo. Come idyo. Actually, rendu word irukala. It's together. Kamidyo say come idyo, which means come is referring to heavenly bliss. Heavenly bliss. Idyo is lauded, praised. Ijyo. Advareshu. Advareshu means in places where you offer sacrifices. Homagundam, places where you offer sacrifices. Sanacha. Sanat. Sanatana Dharmam. What is Sanatana means? Sanat means ancient. Sanatana Dharmam naka ancient Dharman artham. Remember, one of the oldest. So here Sanacha means ancient. Cha is and. In Sanskrit when I say cha is and. Sanacha, ancient. Hota Nabhyascha. Hota Nabhyascha. Hota Nabhyascha means Hota is referring to the person who does the sacrifice, the Yajaman. Nabhya. Nabhya means
Praise.
new, recent. Nava. Nava Srinagar. Bombay River, Nava is very common.
Yeah, that is correct.
Nava is new, recent. Cha, again. Nabhyascha is cha, and. Satsi. Satsi is actually one who abides, one who follows. Satsi. Swachangne, swam. Swam means actually is referring to thou or thine. Respectfully addressing swam, thine. Agne, O divine fire. Agne is. Swachangne is referring to the respectful fire. Respectful fire. Tanuva. தமிழ்ல நான் தான் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவா. தனியாள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவா தெரியுமா? தனியாளா இருக்கானுக்கு. Actually, Tani means self. Tan is a Sanskrit word called Tan. Tanuva. Tanuva means self. You are referring to yourself. Tanuva. Pipra Yasva Swabhya, which actually means be pleased to make us happy. You be Priyam. Priyam is actually one who shows affection. Priyam. Please be pleased to make us happy. So unless the other person is pleased, you are not going to be happy. Be pleased to make us happy. Saubhagamaya Jasva. Saubhagam. Saubhagyam arin solradalya. Saubhagam nande.
Prosperous.
Good fortune. Fortune, good fortune. Saubhagam. Ayajasva means grant us. In fact, the word Aya is also from the same. Aya means come. Grant us the fortune. So, if you link up the meanings, the gist of it will be, O Agni, who is praised in all the sacrifices, please increase our happiness. You abide in sacrifices, in ancient sacrifices as well as the recent ones. In those days also rishis were doing it, and today also we are doing it. So you abide in sacrifices who are ancient as well as the new ones in the places of sacrifice where you are doing the sacrifice. So please to make us happy and grant us good fortune from all sides. So this is again a prayer that you want the happiness to come from all sides, and this through sacrifice. Got only two more slogans. Gobirjushtamayujo
Gobirjushtamayujo
Nishiktam Tavendra Vishnu Ranusancharema Gobirjushtamayujo Nishiktam Tavendra Vishnu Ranusancharema Nagasya Prishtamabi Sambasano Vaishnavim Loka Ihamadayantam Nagasya Prishtamabi Sambasano Vaishnavim Loka Ihamadayantam Okay. Gobirjushtamaijo Nishiktam Tavendra Vishnu Ranusancharema Nagasya Prishtamabi Sambasano Vaishnavim Loka Igamadayantam
गोभिर्जुष्टमय्यजो निष्ठितं तवेन्द्र विष्णो सनदसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमपि संसनो वैष्णवी लोकमिदमादयन्ताम् தவேந்திரன்னு போட்டிருக்குல்ல தவேந்திர it's got a தீர்க்க ஸ்வரிதா in this
மஸ்தர் போட்டுக்கறேன்
தவேந்திரல தீர்க்க ஸ்வரிதா போட்டிருக்கோம்
தவேந்திர
ஆமா தவேந்திர
தெரியுது there of the தீர்க்க ஸ்வரிதா கோவிஜிஷ்டவேஜோ ரிஷ்டம் தவேந்திர விஷ்ணோரன் சஞ்சரேம நாகஸ்ய பृष्ठमपि संवसानो वैष्णवीं लोके गमादयन्ताम् करेक्ट தீர்க்க ஸ்வரிதா தவேந்திர கோவிஜிஷ்டமயஜோ go you know it go means cow. In fact, many of these were made at a time when cattle was considered the most important part of anyone's assets, cattle and land. So, Gobirjushtamayyo means with cattle, delightful. Ayujo, yuj means in Sanskrit word to connect, to join. The word yoga comes from that. Yoga is derived from the verb yuj. Join what?
ஆத்மா to the பரமாத்மா.
Correct. You have to link up your mind to the Almighty. That is what yoga means. That is how the people who did that got the name as yogis. யோகினா பழைய காலத்துல ரிஷிலாம் சொல்லுவா இல்லையா, ரிஷி யோகி இந்த மாதிரிலாம் இருக்கு. முனி, முனி comes from the word மௌனம். மௌனமா இருந்து அவ சாதிச்சுட்டு இருந்தா தபஸ். அதனால முனி, முனிவர்கள் அப்படி தமிழ் வருது இல்லையா. அது மாதிரி யோகி அப்படிங்கிறது வேர்ட் யோகாலேருந்து வருது. யோகாங்கிறது வந்து யுஜுங்கிற வேர்ட்லேருந்து வருது. So here it says ayujo. What does it mean? Yuj means to connect. Ayujo means not connected, not united. Nishiktam. Nishiktam is flooded. Flooding with what? Really fortune. Here it refers to hitting fortune, flood of fortune, hitting. Tavendra. Oh, Indra. Tavendra. Anusancharema. Sancharema, Anusancharema, Anusancharema. Anuna கூட போடுது, கூட போடுது. அனுசஞ்சரேனா உன் கூட ஃபாலோ பண்றேன்னு அர்த்தம். சஞ்சாரம் பண்றது சொல்லுவா இல்லையா, சந்தானம் சுத்துறது. அனுசஞ்சாரம்னா உன் கூடயே வரேன்னு அர்த்தம். அனுசஞ்சரேமா, may we follow. Nakasya of heaven. And Prishtabhavi is top everywhere. It's got several meanings in it. So Vasano, Vasano is Vashikasi, dwelling, your home. Vaishnavi means related to of Vishnu. Vaishnavi is of Vishnu, of Vishnu. Loka in this world. Iha means here. On Padakla, okay. Madayantam. Adayantam means to delight, to be happy. Adayantam. May delight by granting my desires. That's what it means. So, in net, if you look at the meaning, here, Tavendra, Indra, is refers to the leader, not really the Deva, O Lord, leader. You are not connected with sins and sorrows. What's means? When you say you are not connected, the Lord is not connected with sins and sorrows. He is without any sins or sorrows. You pervade in in cattle and good fortune, growth. May we serve you without any break. May the gods who live in the highest regions, top regions, make me Vaishnavina, one who adores Vishnu, of Vishnu. I am of Vishnu. I can call myself Vaishnavi because I am adoring Vishnu, I am worshipping Vishnu. Make me, who adores Vishnu, delighted and happy by granting my wishes. So that is the net meaning of that. Now, In Sanskrit, there will be so many words which are linked together in order to bring out a net result or net meaning. So you cannot literally take each word because each word has got different meanings also. So some of them you have to understand what it means by referring to the context in which it is being said. Oh, the last one. Om Katyayanaya Vidmahe
Om Katyayanaya Vidmahe
Kanyakumari Dhimahi
Kanyakumari Dhimahi
Tanno Durgi Prajotayat
Tanno Durgi Prajotayat
Om Katyayanaya Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi
Om
Katyayanaya Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi
Tanno Durgi Prajotayat.
Tanno Durgi Prajotayat.
So this is actually a final mantram which usually comes in each of these suktams. Katyayani is the name of Devi. தமிழ்லாம் வந்து காத்தாயின்னு கூட சொல்லுவாங்க.
கிராமத்துல காத்தாயி like that.
Katai is a very common name in Tamil Nadu amongst the poorer class of people.
Yeah.
It is derived from Katyayani. Katyayaniங்கிறது ஒரு தேவியோட பேர் Katyayani. So here we are saying maybe realize Katyayani, the Shakti, who is one of the primordial powers. Kanyakumari Dhimahi. Kanyakumari is the virgin goddess we have in Kanyakumari. Maybe meditate upon her, Dhimahi. Maybe meditate upon Kanyakumari. Tanno Durgi Prajotayat. May that Durga Devi, Prajotayat means enlighten us. Enlighten us. So, Narayana Suktathroda Vardada. So, typically, Vidmahe is actually Katyayana Vidmahe is maybe realize. Vid means to know.
Okay.
Vidya is knowledge.
Yeah.
With this to know. So maybe know Katyayani or maybe realize Katyayani Vidmahe. Katyayana Vidmahe Kanyakumari Dhimahi. Maybe meditate. Actually there are three deities here.
Yeah.
One is Katyayani. Devi has different rupams, different names and different forms and different names as you see. You can say Lalita Devi, you can say Akhilandeshwari, you can say Bhuvaneshwari, you can say Kamakshi, Meenakshi, Visalakshi. They all refer to mainly one goddess. But she has many rupams, many names. So here Katyayani, Kanyakumari, Durgi, all three different names used for Parashakti. So Katyayana Vidmahe is, let me realize Katyayani. Kanyakumari Dhimahi, to give us the meditation on Kanyakumari, and Tanno Durgi Prajotayat, may the Durga Devi enlighten us. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. That is the concluding of this Durga Suktam. Oh, this is the last page of the document. Okay. So this is the picture of Durga Mata. You see, she has got all weapons in her hands. But she's also got two of those things which are common with Vishnu also. Can you identify which are those? Shankhu Chakram. So it's called Vishnu Durga, whom we saw in Maharajapuram, in our native village. The deity is Vishnu Durga. Vishnu Durga, but not with all the weapons, but she is an amcham of Vishnu. Therefore, she has a chakram and the Shankhu Chakram. But she is called Vishnu Durga.
That's the
So
one.
Durga
Right?
is of different forms, and you can find pictures.
There.
Kinds. Yeah, that's a picture. Vishnu Durga. So there you won't find all the weapons. Only the chakram and Shankhu will be there. Vishnu Diya and so. So, Durga Mata ki Jai. That we conclude today's Durga Suktam.